Welcome everyone, and today we will be visiting Comic Warehouse. It's a new place here in SA, and this is literally a warehouse full of comics, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Okay guys, so inside the shop now, and I'm just giving you a quick overview. You can see those massive cool banners, and there's a nice logo. It's like three, well, showing all over the place. And as you can see, this is a warehouse. You can even see Spider-Man there on the top side, just hanging from the warehouse. And I'm just giving you like a quick view of it. You can see that guy looking there, very suspicious. That's actually my brother-in-law that went with me, which is awesome. So getting him involved with this. Now this place is separated into two sections. Once we have all the comics and all the statues and figurines, and the other side we actually have some vintage cars that's on display. So this is something actually that's really cool. See, nice old Cadillac, and they've got one restaurant in here. I think it's Kaylee's. Now this is a vegan restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. And then you can see some of the old cars. There's a lot of them standing around, and it's just awesome. It's just a nice place where you can actually just bring the family. So this red one, I'm not sure which vehicle this is, but it's just really phenomenal, and you can see some of the British ones, and then the Chicago area. So and there's Cookie Company, which is nice imported, well, all your imported sweets, and then a play area for the kids as well, so you can definitely bring them along. And then this is for all the Hobbit fans. This is actually the same car that was used in the movie. Well, not this exact one, but the same type of car. Now, I'm not sure what type of car this is. I mean, I'm not familiar. I haven't seen one of these on the streets. Well, obviously not. Maybe it's flying. I'm not sure. But this is, trying to see what it is. I still have no idea. But it's just a nice looking car, and I like the display. So, standing next to it, can actually show you the separate part of the warehouse. Right side is like the eating place, and then the left side is where all the cartoon, well, all the comic books and all the statues and everything is. Now this is a new well, not a new section, but it's nice, showing all the posters of all the old movies. And that guy just came out of the Star Wars area, and he's not part of the Stormtroopers. So you can see a lot of apparel, so get all your favorite comic book shirts, and more of these big posters. Well, it's not posters, that's like massive. And then this is the Star Wars area. I assume there's another space for something, two Stormtroopers protecting the place. And then you have all the Star Wars memorabilia and stuff that you can buy. Well, I know there's a lot, but this is like insane what you can buy. I didn't even know there was comic books for Star Wars, but shows you how much I know about Star Wars. I know the movies, and that's where you get, which is nice. Here you can get some nice outfit for kids, for cosplay, for partying. And then there's all this stuff, you can just random toys. And there we have Boba Fett, which looks great, and we have R2-D2, and then we have even Lego, well, Star Wars Lego, and then some figurines. And I like the Star Wars mats that you can put in your front or gaming room, wherever, and some of the figurines. Now currently they've got the Star Wars pops separately, and I think they marked down a lot of the prices, which is actually great. It's got, I think, two exclusive ones that I saw there. Not exclusives, but nice. And this is amazing. This thing is built out of Lego, and this thing is big. I tip my hat off to the person that put this thing together. I don't know how long it took him, but it's a real nice addition to put this in your area. And then we move over to the rest. Now this is all Pokemon books. I had no idea there were Pokemon books, but there's a lot. And here is, which is what I'm after usually, it's the Funko section. And as you can see, the day I was there, they were still busy with stocking everything, but they really have some, well, they've got a lot of pops, and they've got some decent ones as well. So even if it looks like some of them are not a lot of them, they're busy restocking everything. So this Green Goblin one is actually massive, that 10-inch one. And there we have some music ones, Elton John I can see there, and we have some Space Jam. What's that? Dragon Ball Z, some Overwatch, another one of the Green Goblin, some He-Man, There's so many cat and hat Doctor Zoo, so I assume I didn't even check the other side. And as you can see, there's just more and more stands. Now I think each stand one has about 34 on one side, so there's a lot. Currently they've got a special, you buy 5 and the cheapest one is free, so that's actually a nice special going on. There you can see Five Nights at Freddy, and if you've seen the previous Funko Friday, this is the exclusive that I picked up and did the unboxing of Miro. So this is their first exclusive to Comic Warehouse, and definitely not the last one. It's one of the only places I've actually seen that's got the majority of the collection of Doctor Strange. I think they've got everyone except for Doctor Strange, but the rest actually do have. And there's all the gold editions of the Marvel sections, the new ones. And then let's move over to some of the statues. Now this place is not bound just by statues, this is like memorabilia, and you can see there's a Back to the Future. I think it's not the flux capacitor, but the thing on top, I can't even remember what's the name. And I have to say I love the Raphael. It's still part of the old movies there, but they've got something. I have to pick up this thing, Sheldon, just take him out of the box and just put him somewhere. But they've got like little plushies, and they've got mugs. There's something of everything, coasters, really anything that's to do with comic books somewhere. They've got something regarding that. You've got Luke Cage there, there's sculptures. If I go through each and everything in this store, it's probably going to take me maybe an hour's video just to show you everything. So I'm not actually doing the store any justice just by doing a quick glance of everything. But it's just to get the awareness out, and people actually can go and visit this with the families, and the kids can go and play. But yeah, the bigger kids will play with the money. But you can see we've got Supergirl, Power Girl, I have in Spider-Gwen, there's the Wasp, there's so many. I really have to start maybe getting into the statues as well. There's some small plushies, and I think that's this section here is like the Diamond Select, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not even sure, I think it's Diamond Select. And there you've got some more Guardians of the Galaxy statues, Spider-Man, Thor, more Luke Cage. I think this is all a lot of DC this side, Batman. I mean, but I have to say the statues are, it's amazing. And like you can see here, this is Select, it's not Marvel Select, but yeah, Select. The Ghostbusters I'm familiar with, I've seen them a couple of times. You can see the normal, I think this is the cheaper versions of the normal ones, but it's just I think that more action figures. Now I've never seen the Star Trek. They've got the Star Trek and even Mallrats. I love the movie. Silent Bob, I'm not sure if they've got Jay. I didn't have time to look for him, but they've got Nightmare Before Christmas. I think that's Nightmare Before Christmas. There we've got the badass of all, Thanos, and a lot of statues, which is really great. All in cabinets but display, but you can buy everything, which is a great addition. Just him there standing. And yeah, no, this section here is not my children there. It's all the comic books, the different variances. You can see to the right side there's all the novels, which is massive. And the one thing I like about this is I think it's not alphabetically, but I mean, if you go into one section like here, you can see Thor. That's everything that they have on Thor. The same with Spider-Man, same with, well, each and every character basically that you can get. So I'm not sure if it's alphabetically or per character, but it's a nice addition, so it helps you out if you're new. And then in the middle, they actually have a live full-size Wonder Woman, which is really amazing. So this is really a great shop, and if you have time, please visit them and support them. And I really hope you guys like this video, and please share it.